Hey guys, and welcome back to Rames Games. We have been given a key for the game Human Fall Flat. I don't believe I actually requested this one, so thank you to the developers, Curve Digital, for tossing this key at me. I believe it was the developers, I don't know. I got it on Keymailer. All opinions are my own. This was not a review, this is kind of us just playing through it. Some quick information about the game. The game is being released on PC on July 22nd. It will be $14.99. Yeah. That's USD anyways. That gives the information for the rest, and I will throw that in the description below. But I don't know my currencies, so. Whoops. So this game does have instructions. You just kind of pick up these little sound boxes and they do things. I'm going to go ahead and boost the audio just a little bit. The music can get quite loud, but just boost all that. There we go. So if we grab this little sound box again, you should hear stuff. And off the edge it goes. So, I forgot there's kind of a narrative to this. Narrative. So if I hit space, I can jump quickly. You can read the controls there. The camera faces wherever I rotate my mouse. If I left click, it raises or lowers my arm depending on where I'm looking, up or down. If I hold right click, my right arm will do the same thing. And as I'm doing that, if I touch an object, I will grab on. You can see there. So we just gotta hit this little button over here. This is a fun... I don't know how loud that is to you, but it's loud to me. It's a fun little physics-based game. They do have a puzzle, as far as I know, for 2 players, but it's local only, and you have to have a controller plugged in, so if I ever get a friend over here, we can play that one. Funny little bouncing there. So if I aim high, I can hit that, and if I aim low, I can punch. Yep. You got one of these guys kind of peeing on the thing. So your character actually, your model starts off all white. I kind of just added these pants on and suspenders because I got tired of the customization. You can use a webcam to take a picture of your actual face if you feel like it, but nope.
And grab opportunities with both of their hands.
Yep. Reach high, bend low, grab opportunities with both of our hands. Alright, this little exit door, just jump through. And
Can't fly and never will.
yeah, I hope that's loud enough. I got an achievement, which is weird because I didn't have achievements earlier. Nor did I have the Steam interface. So this game must have updated when I restarted my Steam. Which is fine. Perfectly fine. You can grab this lantern off of the choo-choo. Choo-choo train. As expected, you kind of just fly all over the place. Remember, this is not a review, this is just playing around and showing off the game. Continue to bounce all over the place. A few VSync screen tearing issues, I'm pretty sure related to OBS, but you know what, that is perfectly fine because it should be coming across great in the video. So I'm actually pretty honored to have been given this game without asking. I'm 90% sure I didn't ask. If I did request a key, then my bad. Because people, some pretty popular YouTubers were actually giving keys to these, so if I was in fact given a key, then that is awesome. Somebody somewhere noticed me. Boing, boing. Just bouncing all over the place, trying to get these rocks out of the way so we can open this door. What is beyond this door, you ask? Well, nothing, if I can't get through it. Hold on. Yeah, grab 2 rocks. Actually looks like a Lego right there. So this train, for some reason, drove off that. You can climb the train to skip some stuff. Do screenshots work now? Oh, they do. I wish that had worked earlier. I have a funny screenshot that I might throw up on Twitter of... Ooh, now I'm in here, so I need to go back for the lantern. I have funny screenshots of me clipping through the train by trying to jump over it. This game, obviously not released, so it will have its issues. Which is quite okay. Like, this isn't Goat Simulator levels of weird and crazy. It's kind of just fun. Inquisitive, makes you think a little bit. A lot of potential for future maps. Really hard to see in this mode, though. I wish I could go into like a first person. So this is essentially a maze. I don't actually know my way through it, and I don't know if it leads anywhere. And if you do stuff like that, your arms will get stuck behind walls. It's actually kind of funny. Oh. Nope. Please grab onto the lantern. Might take me a minute to get out of here now that I'm so far in. This might be a dead end. No? That is. I was trying to clip through the wall to see if I couldn't see anything. I do like the character customization thing. Like, you literally more or less paint in-game over your character using different shades. The only thing that bugs me about the character customization is when you use the pick color button, it always gives you a darker shade than what you choose. So I hope that gets ironed out because... Ooh. What's this? We got ourselves a crate here, pick it up with both hands. If I reach high and aim my camera down, you'll see that I can grab onto that stuff. Kind of like an infant child. And we actually opened that grate. I knew this grate was here. I just, I've never made it here. Because I believe you can see this from the outside. Let me just grab this box back, pull it back a little bit. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's not how you climb. This game has some weird ambient noises. Not sure if I have it high enough to hear. Hope so. How loud is my headset? It's pretty maxed. So let me just boost the audio a little bit more. I was smart enough to have the subtitles, so that happened. We were discussing that the physics like to bug out sometimes. So this grate actually just made it so we can never go out that way. For some reason it kind of just bugged out there. Alright, well, let's... Apparently, we gotta grab this lantern and find our way back out. See if my innermost map skills work out for me. Nope. This should be fun. Yeah, you could follow the rules, like follow the left wall or whatever. I'd end up in so... Oh, Jesus. I am super lost. So this is how to get to that room again, right? Yeah. I might have to load the checkpoint because... You know what, let's just do that. Let's load the checkpoint. And another reason this game must have updated between me playing it earlier is because I had played through most of the levels, as far as I know. So let's just do what we're supposed to. Bounce along with this trash can. This will tell you things. Dumpster's clean, you can touch it. Cool, good for you. This game really does make you feel like a small child. Just the way it controls. A cool trick is if you actually jump on top of these. You grab onto it. And, Game, come on, there we go. If you're not hanging off the edge of it, you can actually move these since it's physics-based. Your character is being forced backwards, therefore the object you are holding onto underneath you is being forced backwards. No reason to do that, though. I was just saying you could. Crawl over this. If I wanted to, I could just crawl over this portion of the map, too. No big deal. This game is pretty easy to learn. I haven't played too much of it, but, you know. It's not the hardest thing. Some of these levels actually get fairly long. Actually, I should be able to use the physics engine to my advantage here. I'm not sure why my character put his arms down there. I must have lowered the screen too early. Dropped his arms. No reason not to go around here either. So let's just turn this way, grab onto the cart. And see we are actually moving away from the wall. I think. Yeah, a little bit. Getting there. If you compare the train to that shadow, you can see we are actually moving. But that doesn't matter because we can actually just jump across now. If I'm not an idiot. Oh boy. Alright, good save. Good save. Alright, climb up there like a little baby. Poke that button. So we're just gonna do the first level here, or first two levels, I guess. Was there another level? See, I could have skipped all this had I just been able to go through that, but it broke. I do like the look of this game. It feels fun as well. Sometimes things are easier to move from the physics than other times. We'll just do this like we're supposed to. You can see the exit up there is what we are trying to get to. Momentum there dictated that that train was going to get away from us real quick and be hard to stop, which is neat. Sometimes if you jump too many times, you will kind of bounce your butt along and it'll be a little uncontrollable. It's not the worst thing in the world, though. Hit this magical little button here. And that is it. This is on the way to the next level. So that's kind of just a quick look at what to expect with Human Fall Flat. Publisher is Curve Digital. And the developer, my bad, is No Breaks Games. I'm going to have to throw that in. Some titles in the front, in the beginning. Mental note to self. Like I said, it's releasing on PC July 22nd, priced $14.99, both US and Euro. And $11.99 in whatever the other one is. With a launch discount, apparently. The Steam page is live, so you can add it to your wish list if you are looking forward to buying it. But yeah, if you're expecting to see any reviews on Human Fall Flat, any straight up reviews, something other than gameplay, then you can expect that embargo to end. It's not really an embargo, but they're asking politely that people wait until 2 p.m. BST. It says BST, so I don't even know what that is, on July 22nd. The game goes live at 6 p.m. BST that day. So you will have 4 hours in advance of reviews before you actually purchase the game, if you want it on the day that it goes live. So, no issues there. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks again for the key on Keymailer. Another achievement. And this is the beginning of the next level, which introduces a new mechanic. Remember to stay positive. Have yourselves a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.